Hi, I'm Keeley. If you're watching this, it's probably on my channel, Sam and Keeley React, and I wanted to react to the Amanda Todd story. After watching it, I was crying. I was saying, why would this happen to such a talented girl? And she was only, I think, she's only in grade 9 because she was 14 or so. 14 or 15, I'm sorry. And they interviewed, I was watching the news, I was watching a news video after the video, and they said they interviewed some of her classmates, and then they said, I can't believe this has happened, this is a horrible thing, this has been going on for, ever, and then I stopped the video, and I just wanted to scream, because they knew this was happening, and they didn't bother doing anything. So it's just as bad being a bystander. Seriously, instead of being a bystander, why don't you be her friend? Which I didn't understand, because if they watch this happen, and I said, oh, this is so sad. I'm like this is, I wish I helped. Why didn't you help then? Why didn't you help? Please explain why you didn't help. Because if she had help, she probably would have been here. She probably would still be here. It's just, it's so, riveting. I don't know if that's a word. It probably is. But, I mean, I'm just infuriated because no one helped her. And she was a cutter, and she attempted suicide many times before. And did anyone do anything? No, because they thought she was, she was gross almost, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone called her a whore and a slut just because she didn't post a picture. What happened was she flashed a guy on a video chat thing, and he blackmailed her, and he posted a picture of her chest all over the internet, and word came out at school, and she lost all of her friends. She lost all of her respect because she did that. Now, if you were her, even if after you've flashed, and you were called a whore, what would you do? What would you do? Would you fall on the ground crying? Would you stand up for yourself? Would you, yell at everyone going, why would you say this about me when it was a mistake? I was led on, because she was led on saying how beautiful and how stunning she was. Now, I've been on video chat sites, and I've experienced this, but I've never flashed anyone because I don't mean to be rude. I don't think it's a smart choice because you don't know the person, for one. Two, it can come back to bite you in the ass, pretty much. And I'm not dissing her because she was a very strong girl. She dealt with this for years, and then she was a gymnast. She was practicing, and she was in gymnastics, and she was a cheerleader. She was doing this thing to be a cheerleader, and I was like, she's talented, and maybe she could have made it to the Olympics. You don't know that, right? Because you will never find out, because she's gone. Because people had to open their big mouths, and they had to say all these mean things to her. And it hit me the most, again, because her classmates didn't do anything. So it goes to show how much people actually care about their reputation. You know what I'm saying? If she was at my school, I would totally help her, because if someone's hurting, if someone is cutting, if someone is, if someone is doing this to themselves just because there's one little mistake, why wouldn't you help her? I would help her, because being the bigger person helps the smaller person. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a react video, I guess. So if you haven't seen the video, go watch it. It's, just search up Amanda Todd. Just even go into the YouTube search bar and go Amanda, and Amanda Todd's name will be all down the list. So just keep in mind that there are people hurting, and if they're faking, just ask them if they're okay. And maybe sometimes they just need to talk. Because if you're watching this and you're depressed, or you cut, or you're thinking about suicide, or you want to attempt suicide, just stop. I don't mean to like say just stop thinking about it. Just, I mean, talk to your like parents, or talk to your friends, or talk to anyone that can help you, because you know it gets better. I'm kind of, you know, I've suffered depression, and I'm getting better because I've made friends. I've learned that words are just words, and don't take them personally, because if you dwell on the words, it's, you know, it's depressing, right? Just dwelling just makes you depressed. And I know Amanda Todd probably did, but she was strong. She brushed it off her throat. She was also an amazing singer. If you search up Amanda Todd singing, she's amazing. And this was like the final days of her life. It was really sad. But just think before you say, because it hurts, and people die from bullying. So just you know, be smart about what you say. Because if it were you, what would you do? That's all I have. Tune in next time. Whee! Bye! It's Keeley from Sam Keeley React, by the way. So yeah.